I have a theme song for Dr. Pepper, and it goes like this. Dr. Pepper, baby, it's good and nice. Do-do-do. Dr. Pepper, baby.
Welcome back to the channel. So that is Romeo Bingham. Yes, the viral Dr. Pepper jingle that became a national commercial. In late 2025 and early 2026, an unlikely marketing moment took over the internet. Here we have Romeo Bingham, who does jingles. The story revolves around the soft drink brand Dr. Pepper and the TikTok creator named Romeo Bingham, whose improvised jingle turned into one of the most talked about marketing moments of early 2026. This is the story of how a simple 11-second song became a viral phenomenon and ultimately made it to national television. A couple of $1 million over it. The story begins in December 2025. Romeo Bingham, a 26-year-old content creator who posts online under the handle Romeo Show, had an idea. They picked up their phone, opened TikTok, and recorded a short video singing a jingle they had just made up about Dr. Pepper. The single was extremely simple. The song, that is. The lyrics went, Dr. Pepper, baby, it's good and nice. Do-do-do. That was essentially it. The video only lasted about 11 seconds, as you saw, and it wasn't produced professionally at the time. There were no studio microphones, no advertising agency, and no marketing plan. Bingham even posted a clip jokingly asking the company to respond, writing something along the lines of, please get back to me with a proposition, we can make thousands together. And at the time, it seemed just like another piece of casual TikTok content, but something about the jingle clicked. Almost immediately, the video started spreading across TikTok. People found the tune incredibly catchy, and within weeks, the short clip exploded in popularity, accumulating more than 40 million views and millions of likes and bookmarks. What made it viral wasn't just the melody, it was the spontaneity. The jingle felt authentic. It wasn't an advertisement. It was simply a creator singing about a product that they liked. As the video spread, TikTok users began remixing the sound. Some added drums and bass. Others harmonized with the melody, and many created their own videos using the same audio. In other words, the internet started collaborating with the original idea. That's when something unusual happened. The brand itself noticed. Eventually, the official account for Dr. Pepper saw the video. Instead of ignoring it, which many companies might do, they leaned into the moment. The company replied in the comments saying something along the lines of, hold on, you might be onto something. The response immediately excited fans. People began tagging the company even more, encouraging them to turn the jingle into a real advertisement. Within a few weeks, Dr. Pepper made the decision they would. And you saw that earlier. I wasn't going to play all of it, copyright and all of that. But the company officially partnered with Romeo Bingham and licensed the viral jingle that they turned into a 15-second commercial. The ad featured the original tune, still centered on the catchy lyric, Dr. Pepper, baby, it's good and nice. But this time, the song had additional musical production and was paired with visuals of the drink. The commercial premiered during one of the most watched sporting events in the United States, the College Football Playoff National Championship, on January 19, 2026. The game attracts tens of millions of viewers every year. So in just a few weeks, a homemade TikTok song went from a casual video to a national television commercial. For Bingham, it was a surreal moment. After the commercial aired, the internet celebrated the story. Fans praised both Bingham and Dr. Pepper for turning the grassroots viral moment into an official ad campaign. The original TikTok eventually climbed toward tens of millions of views. Some reports placed it near 140 million views across platforms as the story spread. Suddenly, Bingham's life changed dramatically. Brands began reaching out. Customers, including major consumer brands, started contacting the creator, asking for custom jingles. In interviews, Bingham said the attention came almost overnight. And we're going to be looking at music ideas online to collaborate with major companies and appearing in national campaigns. And why did the story go viral? Because it resonated with consumers. Marketing experts say it highlights a major shift in advertising. Traditionally, companies hire agencies, spend millions on campaigns, and carefully control brand messaging, but in this case, the idea came from outside the company entirely. It came from a creator with a phone. The internet essentially validated the idea first before the brand ever adopted it. By the time Dr. Pepper made the commercial, the audience already loved the song. This is often called creator-driven marketing, where companies respond to viral culture instead of trying to manufacture it themselves. Experts say the moment shows how brands increasingly monitor social media for authentic trends. It's a new era of sonic branding. The viral jingle also reminded people of something important in advertising history. Catchy jingles used to dominate marketing. For decades, companies relied on memorable songs to promote their products. Dr. Pepper itself had a long tradition of jingles dating back to the mid-20th century. One of its most famous campaigns was the 1970s slogan, "Be a Pepper," which featured elaborate musical commercials. But in the age of digital media, jingles had become less common. The viral TikTok song proved they could still work, especially when they originate from real fans. So it's a cultural moment in early 26, and the story became widely shared example of how social media can reshape the advertising industry. News sub-outlets covered the moment as a case study in viral marketing. People loved the idea that a creative, spontaneous idea could become a national ad campaign, and the jingle itself became a small cultural meme. Fans continued using the sound across TikTok videos, remixes, parody clips, and for Dr. Pepper, the campaign was considered a success. For Romeo Bingham, it launched an entirely new chapter of their career. In the end, the viral Dr. Pepper jingle wasn't just about soda, it was about how modern media works. 11-second idea recorded on a smartphone, travelled through the internet, gathered millions of fans, caught the attention of a global brand, and landed on national television. It showed that creativity no longer needs massive budgets to reach huge audiences. Sometimes all it takes is a catchy tune and a little bit of internet magic. And in this case, the melody that started it all was just 4 simple words. Dr. Pepper, baby, it's good and nice. So it's turning brands into moments, 25 million views, 0 ad spend, the creator behind the viral Dr. Pepper moment. Book Romeo, accepting brand partnerships for Q1 2026. So they're doing it by the quarters, featured on all those media, CBS, Inside, Axios, Newsweek. Creative, intentional, valuable. I have a theme song for Dr. Pepper. 90.9 million, 390,000 shares. What looked like an overnight moment was a years in the making, fueled by a loyal audience that shows up. And then my theme for Hyundai. So there's many more. Need to update on that that Jim Carrey story. Apparently his publicist came out and said it was him. Who knows? I can't find their profile. Where is it? There's many more jingles on the profile. But anyway, thank you very much for watching and listening. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. This was a bit of a marketing takeaway, so to speak. And for now, done talking.